Games on iOS devices are getting better and better, but with more and more hitting the App Store, there's also a wealth of rubbish. So to help you know which to choose when browsing said App Store, here are just a few of our favourites. First up is Tiny Striker. This fast-paced, flick-based arcade effort simply tasks you with scoring endless free kicks. You have to curl the ball by swiping your finger to avoid the defenders or goalkeepers, and while fighting against the relentless ticking clock. Initially you're presented with an open goal, but soon defenders get in your way and a goalie starts milling around too. There's little depth here, but Tiny Striker is a perfect condensed footy game for 5 minutes of fun. Next up, as huge fans of the original arcade classic Crazy Taxi, we got hugely excited when we heard about a new Crazy Taxi coming to iOS. But we were slightly skeptical when the gameplay takes more from Temple Run than it does the original games, but amazingly it works brilliantly. It's a great looking, fast and fluid take on Crazy Taxi that works brilliant for touchscreen devices. If you like the original game and love the Temple Run format, you can't go wrong here. And next is another game that takes heavy influence from another title. Flappy Gold, as the name suggests, takes its cues from the craze of Flappy Birds. The result is surreal and brilliant, a challenging but yet strange arcade game where you have a limited amount of flaps to get your ball into the hole, alongside a berserk online multiplayer mode where 4 people desperately try to flap their balls into the hole as well. Just like Flappy Birds, it's as simple as it is brilliant, and both single and multiplayer will have you hooked. Next up is Paco Car Chase Simulator. The game uses an isometric view and the goal is not to smash into anything. You're set free in one of 5 different areas, each putting you behind the wheel of a unique vehicle. The vehicle has no brakes, so once the game begins you're off and running, tapping either side of the screen to steer being the only thing under your control. It's a simple game, but there really is a lot of fun to be had with Paco Car Chase Simulator. And finally, we've chosen Gadget, brought to you from the new company of legendary game designer Peter Molyneux. The game follows Peter's early work and possesses a certain quirky and addictive charm. As the name suggests, you play as a godlike figure to a new fledgling population, and much of the initial game consists of levelling land so that your swelling population can build on it. The mechanics will be familiar to God game veterans thanks to the likes of Populous. But annoyingly, the game does rely heavily on in-app purchasing, which can hinder gameplay if you don't fancy dipping into your pocket. However, if you do, the game is thoroughly enjoyable.